channel. So today I have a new video, obviously, for you. I've been posting every single day. Have you noticed? I'm doing a little experiment. It doesn't seem to be working. I think I'm annoying all of you with my little daily update. So I might go back to 3 videos a week, but if you enjoy it, let me know. If not, then yeah, it's fine. It's just been a little experiment. I might continue on for a few extra weeks just to see how much I can push out, and then we will review. But if you're getting annoyed with me, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you're having a good week. I do have the lovers here from Cosmic Beauty. I'm the last person for sure to be reviewing this palette, but I bought it on release and I have been waiting, and I just got it this week. So I wanted to post my video and actually just play around with it. So I've done 2 looks. I've done this look, which you'll see, and I've done a look yesterday, which I will have rolling for you in just a minute. And yeah, my thoughts on this palette, beautiful. So if you want a short video, it's absolutely beautiful. If you want to see like how it performs in the 2 different looks and how it goes, then stay tuned. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, I'm super excited. I'm actually getting my hair done later today. So I think when you see the beginning of this video, because I haven't like put it all together, I already have my new hair and I don't know what it's going to look like. So that's exciting. But let's do our first look. I'm thinking let's go into the greens. I kind of want to do more of like a grungy green look. I don't want to go to the hairdressers with bright purple pink, although I could. There's like a little quad down here. Maybe I should do like more of a neutral look. I mean, that might be really boring, but then tomorrow I can be a little bit more adventurous. Yeah, let's go with the neutral look. So even before any reviews came out for this palette, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna buy that. That's gonna be mine. I just, there's something about this color story, and I've been waiting to buy another Cosmic Beauty or Cosmic Brushes, however you wanna call them, palette for a long time. And so, you know, this just came at the perfect time. I'm going to go into Affection, which is just this very pale mauve shade. And honestly, this is not that different from all of the other Valentine's / spring palettes that came out all around the same time. But I think the difference between all the ones that I saw and this one is there's a lot of depth to this. So there's quite a lot of lighter tones with dark tones, and then obviously the Beauty Bay was all light and all the same, because this compared to the Beauty Bay on first glance is not that dissimilar. I just feel like, and like a lot of people feel, this one just added a lot more variety, which was a shame because I was ready to try out another Beauty Bay palette. I was refreshing the page every few weeks just to see if there's any new palettes coming out, because they always come out with new Valentine's Day palettes. And then once I saw it, I put it in my basket immediately without actually really looking at it. And then I started to look at it and I was like, hang on a minute, this looks very bland. This does not look like a palette that is going to add anything interesting. And I just thought, you know, it's not hugely expensive, but is it really worth it? And so I did not buy it, and I'm so glad I didn't, because then this one came out and I'm just like, oh! I'm gonna go into the brown over here, which is called Soulmate. So I can't tell you how nervous I am going to the hairdressers, because the last time I went, it was a good experience, but it wasn't, because they destroyed my hair. And I'm going to a different hairdresser today. I'm going at 5 o'clock, which I really hate because I don't like doing things late in the afternoon, and I feel like I'm gonna be there for hours. I've got some pictures of what I think I would like to do, or like how I want my hair to be, but I'm also just gonna ask her. So I've spoken to her on the phone and she speaks really good English. I'm just gonna ask her what she thinks, because I've already kind of warned her on the phone, look, my hair is kind of a mess, I've kind of ruined it, and I really want her advice. Again, I'm putting the hairdresser on a pedestal because they should know what they're doing, and I'm hoping that she leads me in the right direction. But yeah, it's interesting because obviously you've already seen my new hair while I'm talking about this, so you know what I've done. I don't know what I've done. I think I'm gonna be red, but just like fix it up. I did do a poll on Instagram and majority of you voted for that, but then some of you voted for blonde. So I don't know, we'll see, because the problem that I have is that, you know, as you get older, you do get gray hairs, and I'm somebody who started getting gray hairs in my 20s, so that's great. I don't know what that is. I've spoken to my mother and she's the same way. Like she was very gray at my age. So it's just one of those things that's part of the family. I'm getting a little like patchy over here. I don't know if it's just me not paying attention, but it's looking a little patchy over here. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so as much as I would like to like continue having dark hair, because that is my natural hair color for the most part. I'm not like a true dark, but I do have obviously dark eyebrows and stuff, and that is best for my coloring. My grays come out every 4 weeks. I'm like a gray disaster everywhere. They grow very fast. So I think I have to have at least some highlights or something. I used to do a balayage when I was blonde, but that was a lot of, I feel like balayages are really beautiful and they're supposed to be low maintenance, but I felt like it was pretty high maintenance and was destroying my hair because I was bleaching my hair every few months. So I don't know what to do about that. And then I watch a lot of people on Instagram who are women my age, or maybe a little bit older now, but when they were my age, they just let themselves go gray and they stopped dyeing their hair. And then obviously for a few years, it looked a little crazy, but then now they've got like beautiful, luscious gray hair and it looks really cool. And I don't know if I can do that to myself. Like I would love to try. I don't know if that's the way for me. I don't know if this is just like my skin texture, but I feel like it's, is that just me? Is that not just like a little patchy over there? I feel like this one didn't get that. And it looks more like skin texture than anything. Okay, this is really pretty. All right, I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna like swatch this one because this is pink, but it flips gold. So I'm thinking maybe I go into that one, but then I also potentially go into this one. So I'm gonna swatch both of these just to see where I want to place them because oh, they're so beautiful. Yeah, so I think this one, which is the Faithful one, would be great as inner corner. And then I can do this pink one, which is Companion, more on the lid area. So yeah, let's do that because that blends into these mauves that I have over here. And that brown over that other shade went very purple, which is very pretty. Yeah, so anyway, I'm so nervous about this because part of me just wants to cancel the appointment and just buy a box dye and just get on with it. So I'm also like highly embarrassed like what I've done to my hair. I know it might look okay on camera, but even like when I edit my videos, I can see like all the patchiness and you guys have been really nice about it, but it don't look very pretty. It just don't look very pretty. I'm going into that other shade now. So I would like to walk around and not feel embarrassed about how my hair is looking. And I would prefer to just have gray hair at this point as opposed to the patchiness. The patchiness just looks like I've had a bad box dye, which I have. And, you know, I wasn't trying to be red, but I've been getting used to it. So yeah, maybe I will stay red, or maybe I'll be blonde, or maybe I'll be brunette with highlights. I think I have to have some kind of highlights to mask all the grays that come in. But we'll see. Maybe I won't even have that. Who knows? Anyway, here is the final look. Very pretty, very romantic. Kind of makes sense that this came out over Valentine's Day. I do still think this corner looks a little funky, but that might be me. Or I have some texture there. I'm not entirely sure because I don't have it over here. So I don't know if it's a me thing or my brush skipped a little. It might be just me. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks... Or is it just me who's seeing that? I'm not sure, but otherwise, very gorgeous. The same kind of quality that I would expect from Cosmic Beauty. So very, very pretty. And yeah, I guess tomorrow's like, I'll have to be a little bit more adventurous. I did want to go into the greens today, but then I thought, you know what? Nah. Because I have to tell you, like wearing green and blue eyeshadow out and about, it does tend to like fly everywhere on my face. It's okay if I wear it at home. But I tend to not like to wear it in public because it is very messy. So I don't know, maybe I'll use a primer for those. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I'll mix the pinks and the greens, but it depends how I feel tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, first look done, and I will see you in the future. Okay, so as you can see, I clearly don't have red hair. It changed. I'll speak about it in a video, but I changed my mind. But anyway, I'm gonna go into this one, which is called Neutral. It's one of these mattes with little glimmers in it. I really enjoyed this palette yesterday. I thought it was very, very easy palette to get into, and I'm really wanting to do a green look today. I know I wasn't super adventurous yesterday, but you know, I mean, maybe we can talk about it. Shall we talk about it? So I went in, and I told her what I wanted. She gave me little baby lights. I don't know if you can see them. She gave me little baby lights, and you know, I said I wanted to keep like the darker red that was down here. But it's very brown, which is fine. I mean, brown is my natural color. What we've agreed that when I go back, I'm gonna get a balayage, because she was saying, like, she saw like how many gray hairs I had. So she was seeing that balayage really is the best way to go. But I think what happened was the last, like 2 years ago, when I was doing balayage as a like more of a blonde, it just wasn't working out for me because I kept bleaching. But I'm gonna do balayage more like a brunette, I think, maybe a little bit lighter. I just don't need to go like full on blonde to do that. And I think that will work with my roots and everything else. So this is how we're looking. This brush might have had a little bit of product from something else, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a good brush to use for this. So that went on fine, beautiful, as expected. All right, I'm gonna go into this shade. It's called Trust, and I'm going to just deepen out the corner here. So I did leave thinking, oh, this is not what I want. She also gave me a little bit of a cut, but I kind of needed it. I think it's gonna grow better. And honestly, I mean, as much as you all said that you really liked the red, you didn't really see how patchy it was. She was shocked. She looked at my hair and she's like, wow, you have like 4 or 5 different colors in here. And I was like, yep, I do. She was very sweet about it, but I had warned her on the call as well, like when I booked my appointment, you know, you're gonna be pretty surprised when you see my hair. And I think on camera, you could see it, like when I turned my hair, you could see how patchy it was. And it was bothering me. So I did want to kind of keep the red. I thought it was a fun moment, but it wasn't what I had planned to do. Like initially, I did not plan to go red. I just bleached my hair and it went red. I have a lot of red in my undertones of my hair, I guess, or maybe my hair takes on a lot of red when I'm dyed. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway. That's where we are. So I'm a brunette and I have little baby lights. I'm not sure how I feel 100% about it, because obviously I've just slept on it, so I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, it could be worse. I've had worse, so, you know, but you didn't see me last night. I was pretty annoyed. I was like, what did she do? But actually waking up this morning, I'm like, yeah, I'm brunette. I'm back to brunette. It makes a little bit more sense. All right, I'm gonna go into communication. I'm gonna use my finger. This is really pretty. I'm just gonna lay that over the top here. It's very pretty. You know, we're going for green today. I don't know, I just think red was clashing, and I was kind of getting used to figuring out how to do my makeup with the red hair. And part of me really enjoyed it, and I was bummed that she didn't keep the red. But now I'm kind of, I feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, I'm back to my true self. All right, we're gonna go into Devoted. So yeah, we're gonna go into this, and we're going to lighten this part up. Yeah, I kind of studied this yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna go into all those muted, almost like minty greens. I feel like they will really work together. None of these are like yellowy greens. I feel like they really, really did a good job of keeping all the undertones the same. I put a little bit in my inner corner as well, because some of that on my lid is going to be covered up from the next shade that we are going to be putting on. So I'm gonna go into Promise. And honestly, this one probably has the most yellow to it if you're looking at yellow green, but it also is quite silvery. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, this one's the lightest for sure, but it's going to work. Oh yeah. Ooh, that is so pretty. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm very pale, I need to put some bronzer on, but I like it. I think that's it. I mean, I want to kind of keep it as is. So let me just put on everything else and I will be right back. All right, so here is the final look, the final product. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So those are 2 looks that I've done now with the Lovers. Obviously, I will be doing more, but I'm so happy. Obviously, I'm late to this. You know, I got this palette like 2-3 weeks later than anyone else, but that is to be expected of where I live. I don't mind. I'm still gonna like love this, and I still wanted to do this video just because I wanted to play around with it. I just got it a few days ago and I'm just like, I want to go into that. Let me film, get ready with me. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of shades in here that I still have yet to go into, but the formula is beautiful. And obviously if you are into these tones and this color story and you don't have it, then go for it. If you do have it, probably don't need this palette. I certainly don't need it with the amount of palettes that I have. I know that that is a thing, but I still got it anyway. And I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed the 2 looks. Obviously I need to try with the pinks. I know a lot of people went into this one on their first try, which is the duochrome. It looks absolutely stunning. I haven't done swatches or anything. You can go check out somebody else's video if you want to see swatches of it. That's really not what this video was about. Just wanted to play around and talk about my hair. So that's what we done. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around. If you did, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.